Alright, I hope this works. Yeah. What do you have to say for checking daily? I mean, it's not surprising. Okay, so let's get this out of the way. More technical difficulties, but this one is definitely temporary for sure. Not something nebulous like, oh, wait until my voice comes back, or when my computer feels like working. No, see, my roof is getting replaced with a roof. Yes, his roof is going to be replaced with a roof. Brilliant action. And unfortunately, the roofers have removed one of the internets. I have 2.5 internets. One of you has just dug their fingers deep into their armchair arm, thinking about what half an internet could imply. I assure you, I am not stealing Wi-Fi from the neighbor. Much. But, yeah, basically, I have an internet up at the house that's good for work and stuff. And then I have another internet that kind of connects to this you know what? There's a whole lot to explain this, and I don't know. Let's just say that one of the internets isn't working, and I can't use it until the roof is done. So, you know, the roofers are doing a side quest, and I just have to let them do it. Anyway. So, we were talking about stuff. I don't know. I think we're just going to have to get, you know, stuff out of the way. You know, we'll get a... Oh, hang on. Yeah, that's right. I don't have the internet, but I do have the internet because obviously I'm still talking to all of you, and I'm somehow able to upload this. But, yeah, you all upvoted. Of course, Assassin won by a wide margin. No, it didn't. Everyone loves Warlord. Everyone wishes they were Warlord. Every guy wants to be him. Every girl wants to have him. I don't know. Wouldn't that be War Lady? I don't know. Class unlocked, Warlord. Click to continue. Oh, and I got more lockers too. That's always a nice. Wise and magnificent Kingdom Administrator, your decision to expand the local meat hall has provided the realm with a monument that will inspire generations of heroes to come. Unfortunately, we've also unleashed a brand new terror. The building contractor actually used a mixture of sentient goo blobs for their bricklayer's mortar. Kingdom scholars aren't too clued up on the emotional state of the sentient glue, but there has been a sudden, sharp increase in wild goo attacks. A sticky situation. Hey, that's my wife you're talking about. Alright, heroic headquarters. Here stands the hallowed gathering halls of the realm's finest adventurers, where grizzled veterans recount their deeds and fledgling mercenaries become kingdom heroes or dungeon fodder. Well, yeah. So, what's Warlord all about, Cappy? Warlord's a great class. Warlord is... I don't know. If I was going to do Vicious Gauntlet a third time, it'd be Rogue. Just because or Thief. You know, I have to get my pride out of the way. But the fourth one would certainly be Warlord. Because Warlord... Well, I guess we'll have to go to the tavern for this. So, you know... whatever I'm doing should use Warlord, right? But that won't happen. Well, actually it will. Yeah, I need to get this unlikely heroes thing out of the way, because you get items out of this too. So, you know, we'll do this. This will be our Warlord episode. Bam. So, here's Warlord. No, go back. Here's Warlord. Defiant starts with a sidestep glyph, always castable. So, if you haven't seen my previous series, sidestep is a glyph that costs 10 whole MP to use. Once you do, you get something called death protection, and that keeps you from dying to the next hit that would kill you. It's pretty nice. One of the negatives about those is that you can't unlock it until you unlock Warlord, and 2, if you're not a Warlord, you have to have at least half health to use it. And 10 MP is a lot. We can use the MP and then refill your MP, and then you have, you know, the MP back. So it's really economical, I want to say. Determined, 30% bonus damage whenever below half health. And okay, so we're Auron. We're Auron from Final Fantasy X. Awesome. I did not know he was a Warlord. Courageous, drinking a mana potion will cause the next attack to do plus 30% damage. Okay, I'm not sure why it's not here, but it's not. But yeah, Warlord can use sidestep. Oh wait, it says so right here. Yeah, always castable. You don't have to be above half You don't have to be above 50%. Yes, yes. All right, so the other preps, please. Elf Warlord is kind of interesting because you can spam sidestep, which is, not something that most Warlords can do, and not something most Elves can do. But Elf Warlords can. So we might actually just go with the extra mana boosters, so that way we can hit 20 MP sooner. I might actually prep Mystera to get the MP bonuses. Because dang it, I feel bad for not prepping deities ever, because these are way too costly. Okay, Jahora is also fine. 5 inventory space, that's not too bad. This isn't going to be a very hard fight, so I don't really feel like we need to prep too many things. I'm saving some of our money, maybe. That's a very expensive sword. That's a very expensive shield. That's a very cheap Slayer wand. I'm being all economical this time. Shop scroll, we don't really have that many good shop items. Compression seal, I don't really have that many items that need to be shrunk. Fine sword, though. I'll prep that. I will prep the heck out of that. Pepper the dog can stay in item limbo where I can still retrieve it whenever, or it can, be replaced at some point. I don't know. Let's try this out. I love Warlord, and Warlord loves me. This feels like a short dungeon, but remember the last one, which I had a lot of fun on, by the way. Oh man, that was a lot of fun. And you know why? Because I figured out that this, ladies and gentlemen, or who am I kidding? Mostly gentlemen, but I'm sure there's a lady somewhere. I don't know, I'm not going to ask questions or make assumptions, but this is my stress relieving activity. It's not... Oh, get in there. It's not something that I feel like I have to do. I mean, to a degree, it feels like I have to. Oh, wait, I have sidestep. I don't start with it activated. I did not realize that. I thought you did. I'm not sure why. I just thought I did. Okay. But yeah, it's great. And that's kind of why I was going ballistic. Actually, let's not talk about that time I went ballistic. I actually kind of got super stressed earlier because my voice was not coming back, and I was like, ah! And I called my insurance people because I have some form of insurance, I guess. And here's the fun part: they put me on hold. I was going to do a digital Zoom-like meeting with somebody who knows their stuff about stuff, because I was thinking it was strep. Cappy, why did you prep Mystera and not use her? I don't know, okay? Don't be mean to me. Let's do the mana, but let's be careful about it. Alright. Warlords are not liked by Tiki Tuki. And I just had a long conversation with Bloody Conshir about this. Tiki Tuki, I don't think he minds you getting death protection, but if you use it, he will literally murder your piety. So I don't think we'll be switching over to Tiki Tuki. But yeah, what we were discussing was that sidestep is not a dodge. Even though the wording sounds like you're stepping to the side, you still take the damage all the way down to 1 health. You saw it. You can't unsee it. And so yeah, and if it was a dodge, Tiki Tuki would be like, oh wow, good job, bro. Well done. I'm so proud of you. But he's not. So there. Yeah. Okay, so we have Pisorf. You know what? Let's just dive into this. I might hang on to Halpmap, but let's kind of recycle glyphs I don't care for. Or well, I do love Pisorf. It's a great spell. I don't mean to be mean to it. Alright, we'll just get that back. I get up a ton of piety, or well, at least some of it. The next max MP up is a bit more. I feel like Mystic Balance will also be nice. If we can get to 25 max health or 24 max MP, we could have 3 uses of sidestep, which is, as the kids say, ridiculous. I'll fight the snake later. How's that? I think if I get a 1 square of regen, and there's one right here, we can take this guy out without using our sidestep. Is that right? That is right. Alright. I think it could have actually done more because I think it was calculating my health as being less than half. What's in the passage? Oh, it's the it's this thing. You know, I'll go for it. I'll go for it, but let me fill up. Let me Jason. Let me Marcus. And other male names. Alright, so what's this about? I refuse to believe that this has any relation at all to our beloved YeagerKid, but who knows? I swear I'm not editing this. See, I'm going to cover it with my mouse. I can't edit this well, guys. See, yeah, okay. Good morrow, traveler. I'm Yeager, manager of the Black Rock United Hitball team, world hitball champions for 6 weeks running. Hitball is easy to learn and fun to play. It's you against an opponent, and you hit each other until one stops moving. Simple? Simple. If you want, I can pit you against one of the Black Rock Juniors. Two go into the arena, one comes out. Survivor gets 5 gold and a health potion. Interested? Sure. So I think the trick is that it always makes it your same level. So the bounce dagger is actually really appreciated here. Not bad work out there. Nice use of the hitting. You've got potential, kid. Here's your prize. As promised, if you want a real challenge, come back for more. I will. This is going to be like Fire Emblem, where it's like you're kind of going in for a small bonus, but your life is on the line. Right! Are you up for the next hitball round? Our next player is a lot tougher. If you take him down, there's 10 golden mana potion in it for you. Ready to go? Yes. So this one's level 3. I have Get In There. Why aren't I using it? Wow, you're a real hitballing natural. I've not seen raw talent like yours in at least 2 weeks. Here's your prize. You've earned it. Damn right. I mean, there's... Yeah, you can't cross over these spikes or anything. But I can grab these. I feel like we'll be safe enough to do this. We have health potions. We got mana potions. Yeah, we can do it. I've got one more hitball challenge for you, and I really don't see you walking out of this one. I'll give you fair warning, kid. Back out now if you want to save your skin. That said, I know you ain't no coward. Want to tackle the Black Rock United captain for a prize of 15 gold and exotic reflex tonic? Hells yes. They knew my weakness, guys. So this is using my death protect. No, it isn't. It actually isn't. It is not. Okay, so I can smack him, and smack him again, and then I can use another sidestep, and then I can use Get In There. He doesn't have anything special going for him, like Mana Burn, yeah, or First Strike. So this is fine. This is fine. Okay, and then this one we'll use my Death Protection, and then we use Death Protection again. And then we hit him again, and we have just enough for Get In There, which I know it will get more expensive under Mystic Balance, but you know, it's okay. And I didn't, well, if I grabbed all the exploration, it would have healed him too, so I don't know. I don't know. Amazing, folks, it looks like we have a new winner in the Hitball Championship. Astounding technique from a true veteran of the craft. Here's your 15 golden prize potion, champ. Well done. I'm a born hitter. So... I feel like taking this, but I think I can just leave it here for now, in case I need the space. I don't know. We'll talk about it. I like what he says after this. Sorry, champ. The Black Rock United Hitball team is dead, and nobody else wants to challenge you. Hope you haven't spent all that gold already. Bit of self-limiting sport. Yes, yes. So maybe I should have left this up here because it was still grabbable. I don't know. If these stairs disappear, okay, good. So anyway. That was actually not very much EXP, but it did give me a ton of gold. And some fighting experience of sorts. I guess we should sidestep. Ah, yes, that's the stuff. If I get 9 MP, a secret unlocks. And that secret is how to kill this guy. And then get in there and then kill him. There we go. Woo. Level 4? Level 4. How about a goat? How about a goat? Yes. Do I still have? Yeah, I still have my death protection. I still have my determination. Why did you call yourself Auron, Captain? Well, I don't know. It's been one of these things where Auron was a character I was thinking about a lot in FF10. His ultimate weapon gets stronger the lower health he has, so you want to keep him at low health. And that's all. Definitely nothing about dodging death and stuff. No spoilers. So, Warlord, of course, can take on really tough enemies. I mean, yeah, I can take this guy on. I wish I had, like, I'm a wall or something. That'd be awesome. But, you know, that's fine. Taking on level 4 at taking on level 7 at level 4 is, insane. That was a dodge. That was a dodge. I will get my sidestep back, but instead of using it, I'll just get in there, and there we go. Level 5 and 1 fight. Yay. So, the second magic is kind of worth it. Refreshment is also kind of nice if I was leaving the glyphs on the ground, but I wasn't thinking that far ahead. Weakening, I don't know why it's like this. It's like, oh yeah, let's go ahead and decrease all the monsters' magic resist. Yeah, good. Gonna decrease your magic resist too. Why? Why are you like this, Miss Sarah? Why are you named after a inner planet in D&D? Mystic Balance, though. This makes it so that everything starts going toward 5. So this will become, or, you know, make 2 MP more expensive, 2 MP less expensive, 1 MP less expensive. You get the deal. Really nice, all in all, but yeah, I want it. There, I said it. What's this? There. Better late than never. Probably could have checked that. I don't know. Everyone get mad at me. Wait a minute. YeagerKid. Is that your father? Okay, I'll stop. Anyway, I don't know. Normal me is like, oh yeah, let's just get on the hell out of here. These guys are too scary. But as Warlord, check this out. Smack. He took off my death protection. Oh no. Bam. He took off nothing. Let's just get in there and save that death protection. Oh yeah, she doesn't like me killing mages. Maybe that's why I'm not spinning my piety so willy-nilly. Hey, here's a boss. ... the Iron Man. That's problematic. Now, the finger crossbows. Always finger crossbows. This guy hits hard. He's got magic resist, but I'm not magically delicious. Now, unfortunately, the goblin doesn't work the same way. He's got first strike, and if I first strike back, it doesn't count for me. So, you know, the game cheats or something. Yes. I kind of hate this guy. How much damage am I doing with a burn? 10? So... yeah, okay, that's just barely enough. I didn't even do math there, so, you know, don't get all impressed. Sometimes I just fly by my gut, especially when I'm playing certain MMOs. If you're hearing a key getting pressed repeatedly, that's just me trying to hit sidestep again, even though I don't need to. So, I see a level 8. Maybe. So these are the goo blobs, huh? Let's have a look at them. Yes. Kind of. Hello there. I don't know why. This is like the first time I'm seeing them, I think. I mean, they're fine. There's nothing wrong with them. Yeah. Health up. Okay, so now I can take on the goblin. Yes. But also, kind of no. What are you? You're magical. You're fragile. I will eat you. Okay, and instead of using our death protection, we'll just take him out. Oh yeah, the dragons are magical. Well, we all saw this coming. Yes, I prepped more magic things, so we're going to find a lot of them on the ground, even though I've been recycling. Oh, and here's +2 mana. I have money, so, you know, this is definitely something I can do, especially once this is done. I'm gonna actually consume this at some point. I'm gonna kill this guy now. Mistake. That's okay. I'm gonna kill this guy now, just something that, you know, it doesn't really matter where you are on the level. 1 EXP away, 1 EXP in. We're gonna get all the bonus EXP from this goblin for being level whatever we are. 7, 6. Wow, math. Alright, so he's not actually taking off our death protection, and we can tell that because, well, it's not taking it off there. So, you know, I do kind of like the prediction system. That is an improvement over the previous game, but there's certain things I liked about the previous game a bit more. So, yeah, there, I said it. Okay, so this one will take off the death protection. Don't double click Gabby, and then we'll do sidestep, and then we'll kill him. And Mystere did not care because he was non-magic folk and thus below her chosen people of the magic wielders. Oh yeah, and get that back. So here's what kind of sucks about Mystere, unfortunately. Well, for one, we're actually getting a lot less MP. I have a log, don't I? I know I do. There it is. So normally you're supposed to get 1 MP or 1 piety for every MP you're spending, but if you prep her, you get 25% less piety. And I feel like that's kind of a worthwhile prep cost. Oh, blood to power. I have no idea how to make blood to power work with sidestep. It kind of does. It kind of doesn't. It's a secret to everyone. Let's see. As I was saying, though, I'm just like, wow, I'm level 7. I'm already kind of eyeing the final boss. I mean, I guess we can just, like, I hate using my dodge on things like him. Maybe I'll just, you know, get in there for no reason. Just build up my dodge chance. And then lose it on getting hit by somebody. Yes. You know what? Yeah, we'll convert it. We'll get all the max MP out of it. And help me to some extra bonus MP. See, this is where Elf and to a degree Warlord really kind of shine. You don't want to just build up like a whole thing of potions. You want to get the engine going. And we have a pretty good engine. Yeah, that's definitely worth it. 1 damage for 1 gold. If I could, I'd fill up all 30 inventory slots with spoons. Except for my sidestep, of course. What were we doing? This? Yes. Well, I think we can get more levels. And maybe find some more MP things. I'm going to waste a bunch of exploration space, black space, whatever you want to call it. And I'm going to use get in there whenever I can, just to build up that dodge chance, which will happen when I don't plan for it, just like an FF9 trance. You know, I hate that, but at the same time, it's one of the things that I completely understand why they did it. I'm level 8. Now this snake doesn't really make any sense. He's telling me how to speak in Greek with Latin. Alright, 42. I am starting to think that the 25% cost of piety gain really hurts more than I thought it would. And it does. What else do you like? Do we have... We do have a codex. When does that show? Oh, you know what? I'm going to ignore it. Oh, this is really cool. So, why do they have stars? Are they new? That's gotta be it, right? Yes, okay. The stars mean there's something new. So, we don't have everything we know. Well, actually we do. All she likes is spending mana. She doesn't actually like recycling glyphs. She? I've always assumed she. Yeah, half mad goddess of magic. Okay, cool. Guardian. Yeah, until you've actually, you know, done what they like or done what they don't like, you don't get this on your codex. I just happen to remember things. Remembering is good. Why do you have stars? Where's your... How do I make your star disappear? I don't understand. Okay, I'm gonna ignore it. Anyway, close. Alright, we're back. We're back. We're back. Yeah, okay. There's really not a whole lot left to do. I really want Mystic Balance. Just for the total dunkage on his face. Also, I bet you thought I was gonna forget, weren't you? Didn't you? That's right. Well, when YeagerKid's father, Yeager himself, offers you a drink, you take it. Alright, so we're level 8. I took on the level 9s like way early. Oh hey, I like that. And I like that. We can get 4 more max MP. And you know what? I think we can just kill a lot of these low levels. The ones that aren't magical anywhere. And I'm just going to leave that there just for filling up purposes. You know what? We're just going to build our own Build-A-Bear workshop. No, build our own quickening potion. Yeah, that's it. You know, maybe I should be kind of careful about this. Because I may be doing this wrong. Alright, there's still some exploration there. Here's a level 9. Here's a level 9. Well, if nothing else, this can get us a bit close to leveling. I approve. That didn't even take my... Oh. That didn't even take my health, so I'm not getting that bonus damage anymore. That's funny. That's hilarious. I'll fix it. Okay, so... Really? Well, I'm from Utica, and I've never heard anyone use the phrase steamed hams. Everything's magical. Everything's computer. I'm not going to spam get in there so much. It really takes it out on my knees. Okay, so... Do we have 7 MP left? Of the non-magical variety. Well, we got 6. Oh, right. Here we go. So this will level us. And boy, will it. We just have to be careful about this. Okay. Okay. I really don't need to overthink this. Let's just go ahead and... You know what? Controversial opinion. I'm going to wait to use Reflex because when I'm high level, I'll be doing more damage. And then I'll do 2 damage more or something. Let's do this. We'll smack the snake. He's taking off my death protection. Gee, Cappy, I bet you wish you had a 1 square to recover off of now, don't you? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Okay. I didn't even get to use my fabled Mystic Balance. It doesn't even matter. I'm not going to get to do 3 whole whatevers. Yeah, okay, whatever. We'll do this. So, hit him, sidestep. Hit him, sidestep. You know what? Hit him, believe it or not, sidestep. Alright, so now we come back down here and we get in there and then... Boom. And then we get all that MP back. See, that's the beauty of Elf. Gnome, yes, you get all these MP potions that you can spend on 1 boss. 2 if you're very crafty. But elf, you're actually like getting all the... It's mostly from your level ups, I want to say. Yes. I could get in there to kill you, but then people would remember your name, and I want them to remember me. Captain, that doesn't make sense. Yes, it does. Okay, so we got a golem rock. That's 405 gold. That's pretty good. Shut up. Just shut up, okay? I want to remember YeagerKid's father by it, okay? I totally didn't forget to drink it. I totally forgot to drink it. All right, let's get out of here. I'm ashamed enough as is that I didn't get to Mystic Balance. I really want to grandstand on him with my ability to go smack, sidestep, sidestep, sidestep. That's like 4 free hits, no matter if they are H or if they are like Bleedy, the ultimate hitter goat, or whatever that guy's name was. Actually, we need to know this. We need to know this guy's name. Oh, wait. He's not a god. I just confuse him for one sometimes. Oh, is it Bleedy? It's gotta be Bleedy. I mean, there's no stats, so I don't know, actually. It could have been Digby, for all I know. Right? No, Digby's not even here. I'm fairly certain. Alright, well, whatever. That's fine. We're just going to assume that Digby is all the goats. Okay. Okay. Cool. So, what did that do for us? Well, it was 1 of 3. Quest unlocked. Automagic Teleport Machine. ATM. There's been a recent spate of caravan hijacking in the surrounding realms. Our bankers, nervous about the risks associated with moving money around, want us to annex some sort of ancient northern technology that allows them to just teleport their cash instead. In order to safely study the ATM inscriptions themselves, the bankers need you to kill everything in the shifting passages. Petrification not permitted against level 8 or higher. Empty passages. Well, makes sense. What was I doing? So I gotta do that. I gotta do that. Well, this is great because then I can just do this as one of these 3 and then, you know, get the unstoppable thing and then, hey, extra money. That's actually a lot of money for a 1 dungeon reward. As it is, we are still working on this one, where we gotta beat everything as an elf. You do unlock a new dungeon, but I think you unlock an item at the end of this too. Like, a lot of these quest lines end up with an item. And you know what? I do want to do the whole tier list thing, but we'll talk about that later. I can't really do that when I don't have internet. So, yes, as it is, I have to like do my editing and processing of this on a different computer, or maybe it'll be the same computer. But one thing that's fun about Vegas is if you fresh boot the computer and then you try to load in an MP4, it says, I don't have the codec to do that because I magically forgot. And hey, now that I'm connected to the internet, I see that your completely valid key allows you to have the codec for this and that. Yeah, so if you don't have the internet, you're messed up. Anti-consumer behavior, I don't really like it. Don't really know what to do about it. Anyway. So, yeah, I think that what I'm going to do, and I hope this isn't too annoying, but we're going to just spam the heck out of these elf quests, get this new dungeon out of the way, and 350 gold. I have noticed that some of the quest progression is a little bit different. And by that I mean that's actually not the case at all, because I did unlock Namtar's Lair. There it is. It's just behind the thing. You can't select it otherwise. Yep. Alright. I think that's everything. And you know what? I do feel like we showcased Warlord. It's like ridiculously good. Ridiculously good. Heck, you know what? Let's talk about something else. Let's talk about Warlord's Tri-Sword unlock. I could have sworn the Tri-Sword was part of Crusader. But no, it's a sword. It's 3 swords, which means it might be kind of like Bagnux, I don't know. But it gives +2 damage. Woo. But if you drink a potion, it gives +7 damage. But then every hit you do after that, it goes back down to +2. So, you know, +7, +6, then +5, and +4. It's pretty good if you're used to drinking potions a lot, and you should be. I'm just not. I save all my potions for the end, and even then I take them out with me and turn them into gold because, well, that's just how I do things. The question. Yeah, you in the back. Yeah, okay. So to repeat what audience member asked is, how long are we doing this? I kind of want to at least beat Gauntlet. I don't know how you unlock Gauntlet. I think you just kind of keep playing until H gets mad enough or something. But I also want to do Namtar's Lair for personal reasons. And, oh, wow. 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 Talk about S rank items for Warlord. The item you get out of this, the Namtar's Ward, actually, is even more ridiculous because every level you get a free use of death protection out of this little spooky doll. And guess what likes death protection? Warlord. Alright, so I've been doing that. I've been doing that. I have not been doing that. You're asking a lot. That's a lot of altars to desecrate. But I could totally do that on my way out. So I have no one to blame but myself. Alright. Alright. That'll have to be it. Thank you so much for watching, guys. It's been Captain Thief playing. Oh, hey, let's upgrade the witch. Oh, we can't do that. Desktop Dungeons Rewind. I suppose we'll need to unlock the halflings. The holes. Folks here aren't all that bad as long as you don't mind the trashy living quarters and the constant spitting. Upgrading this building will allow you to recruit halflings for your dungeon runs. Halflings gain health potions from item conversion. Whoops. Okay, did that help things? If you don't mind the random scowls and rock throwing from the locals, this is actually a rather pleasant neighborhood to walk through. Okay. Well, there we go. We earned 500 gold. We spent 500 gold. Hello, halflings. That's actually a quest. I know, I was just about to say goodbye, but, you know, I'm not going to do this. I just want to show that if you beat this, you get a very nice item reward called the Viper Ward. And that kind of rhymed, and I'm going to go with it because ward kind of rhymes with reward. Prevents being able to be poisoned. I love it. Also, hello gnomes. You get something else, which is kind of the same thing, but you can't be mana burned. I really like that. You know, getting poisoned sucks. Getting mana burned is awful, though, because, hey, you're poisoned. That doesn't take your health down to 0. Okay, I'm done. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time, and bye.